you guys. Okay, super vulnerable moment. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hi guys, it's Jen. Look at my face. Do you see how red it looks like? It looks like my skin's been burned. Well, I used a new skincare product and it totally had my face had an allergic reaction. I don't know what it did, but yeah, it hurts. It like burns. It's like way chapped lips than you've like ever had worse in your life. It just burns. And anyhow, just some kind of crazy products, just misalignment, some allergy issue going on here. So much for having some vanity and putting some moisturizer under my eyes to help with the wrinkles, because now look at it, it's like really, really bad. And so here I am here to tell you about my new mastermind, which is called God's Team Mastermind, and pulling all together this information, and so excited to share with you an opportunity to come join me in a mastermind with other faith-based entrepreneurs to help us to work together to leverage that inspiration that we're getting from God in our businesses and help us so that we can work together and get some awesome help for each other. And I'm ready to put this out to the world and share about God's Team Mastermind. And then I need to create a sales page, and I need to have a video on the sales page to tell a little bit about the mastermind, and was ready to do that last week, ready to go ahead and pull all this together. And I totally had this huge allergic reaction. I mean, this is like nothing compared to how bad it was. I mean, it was like super, super puffed up, like all the way around here and everything. It was really bad. And so so here I am, no makeup, crazy burned looking eyes. And I'm here to invite you to come join me to be a part of God's Team Mastermind. And you know what's interesting about it is I was actually reflecting on this, and I was talking with some people about how, isn't it so crazy that right before we're about ready to put something out there into the world, something that we feel like God is prompting us to do, and something like this happens, right? Like this is a thing. Like this, it took me several days just to get the eye puffiness down. You know, there was things like Benadryl and cold compresses and medicine and all sorts of things just to help so that this wouldn't be so bad. Maybe I should have recorded this video when it was at its height of puffiness, but it looked pretty bad. And I find it so interesting that things like that come our way when it is time for us, again, to put something out there, right? To share a gift that we have, and we want to put it out there to the world and help make a difference. And when we're in that moment to be God's hands and feet, and something like this happens, right? A total mishap with just trying out a little sample of a moisturizer. And I'm realizing that I'm inviting you to come join me to be a part of God's Team Mastermind, because my heart and my soul is ready to help lead a group of faith-based entrepreneurs who want to make a difference with their business, that really recognize that their work is part of their ministry of life. And I almost didn't offer this mastermind. I almost held back and didn't put it out there in the world, because of something as vain as my eyes and the skin around my eyes. And I totally just had that moment yesterday of, what am I doing? I need to put this out there. I need to let people know about this and stop holding back. And this isn't something that was just like a brainchild of me. I was totally given the gift of this mastermind from Heavenly Father. I had a 3 a.m. with God moment about creating this, and then dragged my feet, hemmed and hawed, and wasn't sure what to do, and back and forth on all sorts of little details about it. And finally, it was just like, okay, I need to get this going. And I've had actually since then a couple of 3 a.m. moments where Heavenly Father is like, okay, Jen, like, it's okay. Just do it. Go ahead and do it. You know how he's always just gently nudging us and encouraging us along. But I was finding ways to hold back. And I was finding ways to not put this out there and to help make things happen. Now, I'm not talking about delaying this for years, right? It's been weeks of a delay, but it's still long enough that I'm feeling a little bit of that remorse of, oh my goodness, Heavenly Father prompted me and trusted me to help to lead this mastermind. Who am I to hold back? He doesn't care that my eyes have these crazy bad wrinkles and, you know, I mean, it looks like seriously, like I've been burned, right? He doesn't care about that. What he cares about is that I'm willing to show up and bring whatever it is that I've got. So here I am. And I would love for you to come join me in the God's Team Mastermind. And I want to make sure you understand about what's going on here. So first of all, for the first 10 people who sign up for it, you can join the mastermind at $799 for the whole year. After the first 10 people who sign up for this, you will have an opportunity to either pay for it monthly, which will be $97 a month, or you can do an annual at $997. So by being part of the first 10 people, I simply wanted to reward the first 10 people who said, yeah, sign me up. I'm raising my hand. I want to be a part of God's Team Mastermind. And so I wanted to reward you. So you get to do that. Again, it'll be for the first 10 people only at $799. It'll be a one-time fee. I'm not doing monthly payments for the early bird pricing. I just want to keep it simple. I know for myself, I actually prefer when things are just one fee for the year because I don't want to deal with all the accounting throughout the year, especially if it's something I know I want to be a part of. So just wanted to keep it simple for you. If you would rather wait until the early bird pricing is done after the first 10 people sign up, then you can do the $97 a month. If you'd rather go month to month, that's totally fine. But if you know that you want to get into this and this is resonating with you, come join me and help save yourself $365 by taking advantage of the early bird pricing. And there's a bunch of information here on this website that's going to help you to understand about what I'm covering when we're doing the masterminds, all sorts of stuff. But in the end, ultimately, the promise that the God's Team Mastermind is to you as a faith-based entrepreneur is that it's an opportunity for you to connect with other like-minded, faith-based entrepreneurs who are recognizing that God is prompting them in their business and how we can cheer each other on and we can help each other. We can be that sounding board that we need, because sometimes other people in our lives just don't get it, and our employees don't get it necessarily, our customers don't necessarily get it. If we were to go to them and say, hey, you know, God was telling me I should do this with the business, sometimes some people kind of get a little iffy about that. But here with me and the other people who will be a part of this mastermind, it's a safe place for us to get into that. We're going to be focusing on becoming ourselves more connected with God and building our confidence, and we're going to help one another to have success. So come with me, come join me, and let's really turn our work into part of our ministry, and let's share those talents that we have in a way that only God can help us to grow and to develop. And I hope that you come along. If you have questions, you can reach out to me and let me know what's on your mind. And we're getting started next week. So let's do this, you guys. Let's see what's going on. And I've got my shirt on here. God has a message for you. So let's find out more about what the messages are that God has for us in our business and what we can do to make a difference there and leverage that power. And let's turn God into our CEO. All right, my friends, thanks again. And thanks for letting me be super vulnerable and bringing my crazy burned eyes. Here I am. And so I love you and appreciate you. And I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks so much. And remember always, God has a message for you.